I'm officially going back into ecom and brand building. I thought about this a lot in December and a bit of January, and I decided that I want something more scalable, something that I could make millions and millions of dollars a year with. Not only that, something that could actually help others. Agency is great. Selling a service is great when you're first starting out in business. When you have no money, when the cost to enter that business model is low, I think it's a very, very good way to amass your first million or $2 million. But after that, to scale past $2 million a year, it becomes a huge headache. It becomes an organization that you need to build with a huge amount of human labor, a lot of team members. And if you want an agency that makes $1 million a month, you need probably around 100 people. I don't know for every agency, but especially for our content agency, which is UGC Content, you definitely need a lot of people. We were calculating a lot of different team members that we need. And for about 75 people, we would do about 650,000. That's something I do not want to do. The margins are going to be extremely low. On top of that, UGC content agencies have the cost of the creator that is included, which amasses about 20% of your revenue. So you're only left with 20% of margin at the end of the year. If you're doing it right and you get good clients that stay with you for a long time, you could definitely make a good amount of money and amass a good amount of capital. But something more than 200K a month or even 150K a month, in my opinion, it's not worth it. I'd pursue something like ecom. Now, during Q4, we have a client that we speak to on a regular basis. We became friends. We met up in Argentina, in Canada together. And he told us that if we're so good at doing creatives, why don't we go back into ecom? He knew our past. He knew that we started with ecom. And honestly, I think we were just scared. We were just scared that it takes a lot of capital to do ecom and to make sure that you have a good cash flow and a cash reserve so that when you want to buy inventory, when you want to roll over that cash, you have enough to sustain the business. I would say right now that we are thankful that we do have enough capital to go back into ecom. We amassed a good amount over the last 4 years, and this is the reason why. Also, that friend and client really showed us what is possible with ecom. He was making $1 million days in Q4 of 2024. Now, this is something that took him over 5 years to do, but even at that, the scale of that business is insane. And this is why we're going into ecom. Now, as for this YouTube channel, what I'm going to be doing here is really document what I'm doing with my ecom brand. I will show you guys obviously the creative strategy of how to test on Facebook, how to test on TikTok. I'm going to show you guys also the back end of how to actually deal with suppliers, how to speak to them, how to make sure that your fulfillment is on track, and how to make sure that your 3PL also has an operational sustainability. Now, I think in this space, a lot of people are not willing to do that or don't even speak about that. So that's something I want to do. I think to be unique and different in this space, because you guys see a bunch of videos of Facebook ad strategy, of creative strategy, but I don't think there's a lot of people speaking about the one of the most important things, which is getting the product from wherever you're sourcing it to the United States or to the customer's hands in a timely manner that doesn't make you get chargebacks, low reviews, and customer complaints. So I'm going to be focusing on that. And as a whole, also, I'm going to open up a bit more of my life, maybe documenting. I think I'm going to also get a vlogging camera to make you guys see the ins, the downs, and the ups of my ecom brand. We are currently on day 15 of our ecom brand. We're at about $150 a day in sales. We're looking to scale up a bit more. Chinese New Year is now over, so we'll be able to scale up and I'll be able to make a lot more content. I'll see you guys on the next video.